Hi, everybody. Just set the recording, and can everybody see the screen? The Minebase presentation. Okay. Let me just wait a minute or so, just in case anybody else wants to get on. Okay, I'm going to get on with it. Sorry. Okay, I'm not going to go into all the details like Harold did. Most of it, I think everybody understood. The one lady was very concerned about what these avatars are. So I'll explain those in a bit, but we'll just walk through the presentation quickly that Harold had. He did send it to me today. So, yeah. So, okay, so obviously we already know the exchanges. We know about Harold sites. We know the basic facts of the Minebase token and the mining, what it is. If you don't know, then obviously we've got the other videos that we've, the other calls that we had that explain those. Own wallet addresses, the same thing. It's explained in another video, so we're not going to go into detail there. Unless you guys have a question right now, then I can answer them for those who are on the call right now that need answers now. Automatic wallet addresses, obviously, it's also explained before. That's where you can see what is how it's mined. And we have gone through this is also on the white paper, the amount of wallet addresses that you get for the amount of coins you get, or I mean that you have to mine. The interconnected wallets. Okay, yeah. We have also this is the thing that I mainly wanted to wait from Harold before we did this type of call, was because I had already known that you could get the shares or what they call the clothes racks with interconnected wallets. Okay, so it's up to you. For me personally, before I would rather go for an interconnected wallet than to go and buy the shares for USDT or Ethereum. I mean, for Minebase tokens with your Ethereum or your USDT, because once you've bought your shares or your clothes racks with your Minebase tokens, those Minebase tokens are gone. If you have an interconnected wallet, yes, you're going to be paying a lot more as in your USDT, but you still got your coins and you will be earning on with your mining, as well as you will be earning from the shares later on. And obviously he did confirm, even though the 6 months, for instance, or the 3 months, however long you've asked or got the interconnected wallets for, you will continue to have those shares. Those shares are yours forever. Okay. So if you wanted to go interconnected wallets, I'd go interconnected wallets and you get free shares. Okay. Period of time, we've gone over this. Create tokens with burning and obviously stabilizing the price. Okay, so the games haven't come yet. Those obviously take a little bit more time. So there'll be the games, the NFTs, where you can buy NFTs with Minebase tokens. Staking, obviously on Streak, that will only come, I think he said in February or so. And then Metastar is what we're busy with now. So they've partnered with Metastar to for the shopping on the metaverse. Okay. Yeah, but about the coin, obviously, so Web3, which is means it deals with NFTs and the whole metaverse. Avatars are, and then obviously shopping. So now a lot of people, I know for me, well, especially since COVID and stuff like that, I've done a lot of online shopping. I don't really go to the shops anymore. I hate shopping, actually. So I do a lot of online shopping. I order my groceries to come to my home too. And then obviously I use Take-A-Lot here in South Africa for other things that so I do a lot of online shopping, as well as I don't go to computer stores. I order them from EveTech, so it's all online. The only thing that I've always, when Harold mentioned this to me, I was very excited, because the only thing I can't shop online is clothing, because you have to try on the stuff. So that's becomes a problem with clothing. Okay, so if you wanted to get something that, clothes online, you'd need something with your size. Now, not everybody has exact sizes. Okay, so the avatars it gives you a virtual self, but with your measurements. So you will then enter all your measurements, and an avatar will be made, or a digital version of you will be made, so that you could try on clothes from all these different stores that are going to be incorporated in the Metastore and the Minebase collaboration. Okay. So you can see on the one side, this is the original girl, and on the other side is the avatar. I don't know if you can make them look like you. I presume you can, but I don't know if anybody would. But yeah, if you've got your skin tone right and stuff like that, you'll be able to see if a color suits you and stuff like that. I really do think this is a really big thing, because of the fact that a lot of people have gone online to buy everything. It's just so much easier. And if you can buy clothes online and it really works, I would. I don't know about you guys, but I would. Okay. Okay, so this is obviously about the fashion industry. It is a huge industry. It is really a big industry, and if we can get this online, I mean, a lot of people sell clothes on Facebook, and they have their own the middleman, if you know what I mean. They buy from suppliers, and they do the whole thing, and they make a lot of money. But if you could get where you can, how do you say, be able to buy any clothes or earn from. I mean, this isn't just going to be just your normal clothes lines. This is also going to be going to watches, and I'm pretty sure it's going to go on to other things as well. But it is a very big industry. Statistic global sales. Okay, so this is more forecasting what the fashion market's going to produce. Now, if everybody does this online, or even a small percent of it goes online, it's still a huge earning potential. Okay, so his vision and goals, avatar. Yeah, so you'll be able to use it in games as well. So you could actually use your own skin. I don't know if you guys play games, but if you do, you could actually have people, or your own player, as looking like yourself. So you could use your own avatar, your own self, your digital self, in other games as well. Okay, so you could actually play. You know what I mean? So, and then, okay, global mid-sized set of self coming. Okay, shopping. It's mostly all about online shopping. It's risk-free for all brands, and the brands pay per click. Okay, so you'll earn a commission from every time somebody clicks on brands. Well, I mean the brands itself pay for everybody that clicks, and then you get a commission from that, because it's obviously on your shop or your shares. Okay, so how it works, obviously it's a software that you have to download for free, and you can upload your face photo, so you can do it. Okay, so it will look like you if you wanted it to. And then you can enter your measurements of your body, and there's your avatar, and then you can start shopping online. Okay, it's all for free. Obviously you pay for your clothes. The brands itself pay whenever you click on something to have a look at it, not to buy it, but to have a look at it. Okay, so they pay every time somebody clicks on their items. Okay, the avatar. Okay, and then obviously the more people, or the more collaborations they have with the avatar, which is now Minebase's avatar, you will then be, well, we'll hear about those as it comes. But you'll be able to use your, like you said, their avatar in games and stuff like that. It will be very exciting. Okay, this is just more or less, yeah, calculations. Okay, so you can create multiple avatars. I presume it's meaning for your family. So not just for you, but for your husband and your kids or whatever. And like I said, everything's for free. So the only thing as a customer you pay for is your clothes. It's the same as if you went to the shops and you tried on something and ordered it or bought it. Okay. So your avatars are for free. And then obviously it's for the people that, the brands that are going to be using the software also get that for free. So they can advertise their brands for free. But if you click on it, that's when they start paying. Okay, so which is a great, it's very big because you can get a lot of different brands on this. He does have a list. I did see the list. It is huge. I don't know if it's on this presentation, but I do have it. It is huge. Okay, so, oh yeah, there we go. You see, over here you're going to have Gucci bags and everything as well. So you can do all your bags, your watches, your hats, your everything like that as well. So you can literally dress your avatar or your digital self and then see what goes with what. Those shoes go with this, the hat that doesn't suit it, blah, blah, blah. And you can, I don't know, I'm very excited about it. I don't know about you guys. Okay, customers and partners payout plan. So you obviously you can create Minebase tokens like we're already doing. You get a 10% direct commission for those who you have personally brought in. So if they buy a share, you get 10%. That is the reason why you have 15% USDT and the other 85% in the Minebase tokens. You'll get, I think it is here. I think you get 5% in USDT. I'm not sure. I'll check it now. I can't remember. He did say it's different, but that's the reason why, so that you get USDT and you get your Minebase tokens. Okay, you can create your own close rack. So that's obviously in the shares. You can recommend close rack. So when you sell a share, that's recommending it. And then you can become a global director. So obviously the more people that you introduce to this, you can earn a lot more and become a global director. Okay, so one share is 1 square meter. There's only 1 million square meters close rack. So once all of these are sold, then there's no more to be bought unless obviously you sell them yourself, which I'm not sure how to do yet, but I'm sure it will be possible if you wanted to sell your shares to somebody else. Okay, okay, the price is 200 USDT or Ethereum per shelf. Okay. So you got the three different packages that you can buy with it. Oh, not really packages, but three. Yeah, so 3 different amounts of shares. Okay, so you got your one share is $200. 5 shares is, where is it now? Let me see. It's slightly cheaper, and then obviously you buy 25 shares. Okay, and these are the percentages more or less what you can earn in the long run. I'm not going to go into too much detail. If you want to go and have a look at it, just remember it's only going to start in about 2025 where you'll be able to earn from it. So it's still a building progress. It's something to long-term investment, if you know what I mean. Market potential of avatars with Minebase 1. Okay, with that was, yeah, sorry, I didn't change it. Whatever. Oh no, this is earning by click, sorry. And then this is your avatar. Okay, so that's only going to start in 2025. So one share will more or less give you $65 per month and $786 annually. And obviously, as it goes up, the more shares you have, the more you will earn on average. Okay, this is obviously depending on how many clicks and stuff. So this is just an example. Okay, why don't you do that? Okay, so interconnected wallets. When you buy one interconnected wallet for 3 months, you get one close rack for free. Okay, and then when you buy one interconnected wallet for 6 months, you get 2 close racks for free. Okay, so if you buy 5, 3 months, you'll get 5 close racks for free. And if you buy 5, 6 months, you will get 10 close racks for free. So it's not as high as the 25, but you can you'd have to then do it in your husband's or your wife's account or whatever to get another 10 closed if you wanted to go the interconnected wallet way. For me, yeah, you're going to be giving away a lot more now, the USDT, but give it away. What would you prefer to keep, your USDT or your Ethereum or your Minebase tokens? So it's completely up to you. And then obviously, if you have interconnected wallets and you're earning from that still. So obviously, we can't say how much you're going to earn because it's all different. You might have a good wallet that produces you many tokens or a good run of good wallets, and then you can sometimes have almost nothing. And whether it's worth it or not, I don't know. You'd have to make the call on your own. But for me, I'm more interested in going the interconnected wallet than just to buy the closed rack shares. It just makes more sense to me. Okay. So you get a 10% direct commission. And then obviously you get Minebase tokens and it was 5% in USDT. And then the three packages you get, obviously I've explained that already. So depends on how much one person that you've introduced buys, you get 10%. Okay, so in other words, this is more or less what you'll get out. So your commission on the first package, you will get 35 Minebase tokens and 10 USDT. And then the $1,000 package, you get obviously 171 Minebase tokens and $50 USDT. So it's actually worked out at, it's worked out at the exchange price, which is good. Let's try 71. Okay, you get 15%, yeah. So it's worked out on the exchange price, as far as I can tell. Okay, which is good. Okay, and then obviously you get 250 USDT and 780 Minebase tokens if somebody buys the $5,000 package. Well, share 25 shells. I wouldn't really call them packages. Okay, so there is a 2-level, 3-level deep commission that you will get on their returns, not from when the person buys it. Okay, so when, for instance, you've introduced somebody, and they've introduced somebody, and they've introduced somebody, if that person buys a package, you don't get the percent for that, as far as I know. I could be mistaken, but as far as I know, it's only for when you start getting returns from when you're making the money in 2025. When you're getting your shares from your thing, you will then get a 3% and a 2% commission from the payouts. Okay, which then obviously creates a passive income for life. So not only from your own shares, but from the shares of the people that you've introduced as well. Okay. Okay, I don't know if we want to sit here and go through this, but if you don't understand the things, we can go through it. But it's very straightforward. This is just more or less. It is not how do you say, written down on paper. It's just an example. It's okay, so recommendation requirements. If you own 25 closed rack shares, you have 5,000 shares through your recommendation in the first 2 levels. Okay, so in other words, if you introduced quite a few people, like you've got 25 closed rack shares and you've introduced quite a few people that have bought 25 closed rack shares, you then become a global director. Okay, there's some real networking there, but okay, maximum of 50 people. So yeah, you can then become a global director and earn 1%. I'm not sure what percent of what. I don't know if it's the total turnover of everything, but yeah. Okay, 7 options how you can start. Okay, this is also, okay, this is more or less what you can earn for your your mining and obviously your period of time each day. But this is also all, this calculation includes the 3 months interconnected wallets. Okay, so this is all just working out more or less. I don't really look at these because for me, it's never accurate because it's just an example if it's the best case scenario. So I don't ever look at this, go, oh wow, okay, I could earn $2,000 a month. Rather just see when I get there. Hope it's more than what I want. Okay, there's more about the token. The token itself, earning examples again with the Minebase token. Close racks. Okay, I don't know if you guys have any other questions about the avatars or anything else that doesn't make sense. Okay, this is the 1% of the total turnover, I was right. Okay, so if you become a global director, you get 1% of the total turnover. Obviously, annually, as far as I know. Okay, so it's just explaining 6 different sources of income with the Minebase at the moment. And then your first steps up, which we know about, whether to do that. Okay, let me just see. I've got the name brands. Oh my word, it's a lot. That will be. I don't know why that. I don't know if that presentation is up yet, because there's 2. Hold on, give me a second. I just want to see. Shoppers. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I can't even count. There's about 12 pages of brands from A to Z, and there's tons of them. I don't know. Let me just check here. I don't know if you guys can see, but that's like 12 pages of that amount of, of name brands that they are that Minebase is contacting to put on the site or to use the avatars. So for these companies to use something that's for free for them, it says a lot. They're definitely gonna put their stuff on, because if it's for free for them, unless somebody clicks on it, then the more they're definitely gonna do it. So it's very exciting. Okay. Have you guys got any other questions? Well, any questions? Not any other questions. Any questions? You can just unmute yourselves if you have any questions. Nope. Okay. Well, if you have any other questions and you want to put them in the group, then you can put them in the group. Try to keep it to the group, obviously, because if everybody private messages me, it's better that you put it in the group so that everybody can learn from it. Like I said before, there's no such thing as a stupid question or anything like that. It's everybody learns from it, so it's better if you put it in the group, and then I don't have to go through a million questions as well, because a lot of people that are already in the group already know a lot of the questions. So if I'm sleeping and somebody's awake, then they can also answer the questions for me, so it's great. Okay, so otherwise for me it's night time, so I'm going to say good night and thanks for being on the call. And I shall put the recording on the thing, on the group as soon as I've uploaded it, and then
Thanks, Belinda. Good night.